Would you like to know how to secure your financial future? At philsgang.com, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang staff teaches and coaches you to build a successful investing plan to achieve your goals. philsgang.com gives you instruction on how to find low-risk, high-potential investing opportunities in the stock market. If you're new to the stock market and want to master the basics of stock investing and learn how to invest in stocks with little risk, then philsgang.com is your place. Learn from their extensive collection of educational videos about investing strategies and the analysis of charting. Every weekday, philsgang.com hosts live market webinars. They post market updates throughout the day. They have working investor programs, and they provide financial updates throughout the day, and all material is archived. For only $39.95 a month, there is no other service like Phil's Gang offers. Start the new year off right. Secure your financial future with philsgang.com. Give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years, and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. Go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on, and that's beating this thing.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. philsgang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market, you get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
If you're a Phil's Gang member or a fan of the Phil's Gang Show, then you need the all-new Phil's Gang hat. Now available in a variety of colors and cool comfort styles for only $25. You can show your Phil's Gang pride with the stylish Are You Nuts hat or Phil's Gang logo hat. Don't wait. Go to philsgang.com and click on the shopping cart icon to order your hat today or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que St. Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. they pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? Reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you'll be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not any recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional. Get ready for the radio show that tells you Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Our work is almost always based upon the fundamentals, and the fundamentals are good. The U.S. economy was accelerating as year-end 2016 approached. Companies are doing well. More people are working.
And that's a total lie. That's Abby Joseph Cohen. And she's with Goldman Sachs. What else? A pure lie. Things aren't better. More people aren't working. More people are working worse jobs. More people have worse jobs. Most people, we've never had, right now we have a historic number of people working 2-3 jobs in this country. Never so high. We're at a historic mark of the amount of people working 2-3 jobs. Families aren't even, they don't even see each other anymore. They don't see each other. The husband, the wife, the kids. It's killing the family unit. And when you kill the family unit, you're killing the country. What made America great was the family. That's what made the country great. Look at the great farms in the Midwest. It was the family that created big farms, the family unity. Today, there's no family. Our economy has destroyed the family. Oh, and they, believe me, that's what the liberals want. They hate family. They hate family. Are you kidding? Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. And what it does, it kills your pocketbook, kills the stock market. Today, the stock market's up again. But you know what people don't understand? They don't get. The stock market goes up another 98 points. Why? Because they're anticipating again that Trump said yesterday, remember, that he's going to have this tremendous tax cut. We don't even know what it is. We don't even know what it is. Listen.
So we want to help you realize these goals by rolling back burdensome regulations, and you people are regulated probably as much as almost anybody, although I can think of a couple of industries that are even worse. Lowering the overall tax burden on American business is big league. That's coming along very well. We're way ahead of schedule, I believe, and we're going to be announcing something, I would say, over the next 2 or 3 weeks that will be phenomenal in terms of tax.
Okay, and that's good, because that's exactly what markets want. But the people who jump in these stocks when they start going up based on, remember how the deal works. When you start jumping in stocks based on these kind of announcements, you're going to get hurt. Take a look at today, the S&P. If you go back and you look at last Friday, the S&P, when we had the job numbers, it went up. And then it stopped. There was no follow through. It went sideways. It stayed sideways. Then he makes his announcement. He's going to have these phenomenal tax cuts, a package, And we started a run up yesterday, started a run up today, but look what happened by the afternoon. They sold right into it. We got over that bar on the S&P, okay, of 230. That's what we need, 2,300. Then she shot up to around 23.33, and then that was it. Then she sold right off. Look, the good thing about what's going on right now is the market's holding. We got above 2,300. But remember, it's not sustainable. The good news is a lot of money is being made in the market again. All you need to know, though, is when to get out of the market. I talk about this every day. When do you get out? This is the biggest problem with the market. People don't know when to get out of the stock market. That's the real problem. Real problem. And I was thinking about it. Since 2008... when we had the big financial crisis, it cost 9 million people their jobs in the United States. 30 million people around the country, around the world. 30 million around the world. You can thank Larry Summers for that. Larry Summers is the one who caused the financial crash. Yeah, he still comes on. He's the hero. They put on CNBC every morning. He caused the entire crash because of his derivatives, because they were a sham. These derivatives were supposed to be like insurance policies. So if I put together a bunch of mortgages and I sold them to you, you had a pension plan. Let's say you managed the money for the Chicago Police Department. So I would sell you a bunch of subprime mortgages, and I say they're AAA rated, and you buy them from me. And I'd say to you, don't worry, if the mortgages are no good, if the people don't make their payments, not to worry about it, because you're insured. You're insured. And that's what he did. He made this, he built this false insurance company, if you will. So they were buying pension funds all around the country, all over the world. They're buying all these subprime mortgages with a so-called insurance company called the derivatives. But then they got even more clever. They take the derivatives and they start trading those. They start trading the actual derivatives themselves. And then because the derivatives was an insurance company, insurance policy, let's say I bought from you, I'm a pension fund, and I bought from you, let's say, $1 million worth of subprime mortgages, and they're assured. I could go take the $100 million, let's say I bought from you, I want to get this right, I bought from you, let's say, $10 million worth of subprime mortgages that I had a derivative with, assurance. Because it was insured, these $10 million, I could go and borrow $100 million. That's right. On $10 million, I'd borrow $100 million because they were insured with these derivatives. And when the whole thing blew up, of course, there was no insurance anywhere to be found. And the economy, the whole world collapsed. But yet, he never went to jail either. But here's the real thing. My point of this is we really never recovered. The 8.7 million people lost their jobs. They never got their good job back. No, they never got their good job back. They're replaced with terrible part-time, terrible jobs. Terrible jobs. Some 2, some 3 jobs. Terrible jobs. What they should have done, and Trump is talking about this tax code. Phenomenal tax package. I hope part of the tax package is he says, I'm going to get rid of the payroll tax. The cruelest tax of all, next to taxing savings. I mean, think about it. You get punished if you save, they tax you. You get punished if you go to work, they tax you. Do you remember when Obama did a temporary cut of 2%? And you remember how the economy started to grow and the payroll tax? 2%. Because people took that savings. Instead of that money going to the government and the government spending it, people were allowed to keep their own money, the money that they made. 2% more. People went to movies, they bought clothing, they did all kinds of stuff, more food, and the economy grew. It was great. And then, of course, he stopped it. So no, that's enough. We've got to put a halt to it because the government knows better how to spend your money than you do. Let us do it. I mean, after all, We're going to spend $1 million involving, we're going to study monkeys on a treadmill. We're going to spend $1.2 million of your money on how the effects of microgravity on sheep. What's the effects of microgravity on sheep? 1.2 million. So they took your tax away, your tax savings away that you could have went out and spent yourself. They said, you don't know how to spend that money well. So Obama said, we got to get rid of that 2%. We're going to take it from you again, and we're going to put it towards things that are good, like studying monkeys on a treadmill and the effects of microgravity on sheep. What are you, nuts? We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years, and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery. When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell? At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. philsgang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's philsgang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. philsgang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market, you get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang Radio Show. Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market. Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today.
We actually think anyway, even without Mr. Trump, the U.S. economy is actually on a solid footing. We have seen unemployment rate coming down. The labor market is actually quite tight. We see wage growth coming back. So
not true. Not true at all. Just like what Abby said.
Our work is almost always based upon the fundamentals, and the fundamentals are good.
Fundamentals are good, and it's not true. So if you're buying stocks, listening to these experts, you're going to lose money. How can they say the fundamentals are good? How can they say the economy is fine when it's not? I mean, it's really simple. First of all, we're not number one in the economy anywhere in the world. We're not number one in the world. They tell us we're still number one economy. No, we're not. We're number 7 in literacy. We're 27th in math. We're 22nd in science, 49 in life expectancy, 107 infant mortality, 4th in labor force, and we rank 4th in exports. 4th in exports. And we're number 1 in prison population. 4th in exports. You want to know why we're broke? We have no money. We can't get good jobs. 4th, we don't export anything. We import everything. No wonder Trump is going nuts. He's trying to get us energy independent so we don't have to keep borrowing money to keep going and buying their oil, and whatever savings we have and cutting our trade deficit goes away. And think about this. We rank 3rd in the world in median household income. 3rd. That's crazy. You know where we rank in roads and bridges? 24th. Think about this. So how can you say, and this is why our economy doesn't grow. That's why we've been at 1.5% growth for 8 years. We have the highest national debt ever at $20 trillion. The highest consumer debt ever at $60 trillion. The lowest labor participation rate ever. The highest unemployment rate ever. Unemployment. We still have the highest unemployment. Our unemployment rate is still at 11% when you take the discouraged workers and put them back together. Put them right back in. Because they take the discouraged workers out and they hide them. They put them up in the sky somewhere so we can't see them, we can't count them. Isn't that nuts? It's crazy. Nuts. Auto sales are falling off the cliff. They keep telling us how auto sales are terrific. Well, guess what? They're selling auto sales to anybody. We have the highest auto sale delinquency since 2009. We have the highest student loan delinquencies at 40% ever. The economy's doing good. And remember what built this country. Remember what our economy is based on. Student loans and auto sales. That's our economy. What are you, nuts? We have the worst trade deficit ever. Unbelievable. Which means we have terrible manufacturing jobs. We lost 5 million just with our trade deficits. Just with our trade deficits alone. Not counting all the jobs we lost with NAFTA. We have construction and mining. Construction and mining and manufacturing. Those bring in all the big jobs. Those bring in the $54 an hour jobs. Gone. When we look at our construction jobs, our mining jobs, guess what? $5,000 a month, $3,000 a month, $12,000 a month, compared to waiters and bartenders and service help. Okay, let's take a look at the stock market. Now, as I tell you, if you're going to buy a stock, you haven't got to know anything about a stock. Let's take, for example, Core. Now, nobody knows anything about Core. If I say to you Core, do you know what Core is? No, you don't know anything about Core. You don't know what it is. Maybe it's Center of an Apple, JR. That's good. That's a good one, JR. Center of an Apple. So it's a rock band. That's another one. Could be a rock band. Could be a rock band. That's good, too. You guys are really on top of your game. You know what they do? I don't know what they do. Let's go see. Okay, Core Holding Company. It markets a fresh and broadline supply solutions to the convenience retail industry. The company distributes various products, including cigarettes, tobacco products, candles, snacks, fast food, grocery. See, now you're supposed to go study all this, right? They get all the geniuses that graduated from Harvard. They hire them at Goldman Sachs, J.P. Morgan, and they now study this thing. And then they come out and they give you a recommendation to buy or sell, which is all crap. All crap. Is it really important we know that about this? Do we need to know the vice president, how much he makes a year, and who he is, Hobson? We need to know that? No, we don't need to know any of that, do we? To buy this and to make money? Not when you're with me. No. Do we need to know the price to sales? Do we need to know the forward PE or the trailing PE? That's all they ever talk on CNBC every day. Forward PE, trailing PE. How about profit margins? Need to know what the profit margins are? Do we need to judge management, how effective they are, by looking at the return on assets, which is 4.61%? Or how about we judge them based on return on equity management? That's at 10.7%. I don't need to know any of that stuff. Do you know? No. Here's all we need to know. We go back and it turned red to green. And it went from October 25th, when it turned green. That meant all the institutions were buying. All the big banks, hedge funds. You know what? It went up 40%. 40% before it turned red. And when it turned red, just think how beautiful. You had a 40% return. Let's say you got in late. You had a 20% return. Let's say you got in real late. You had a 10% return because it was green. You got in late. But you knew when to get out. Isn't that amazing? You knew when to get out. And guess what? It dropped, what? 25%. And who says to buy that today? The boys on CNBC. They tell you to buy it. It's a good thing. What are you, nuts? But the beautiful thing is you could make the money on the way up. You knew when to get out. That's the most important thing. When do I get out of my stock? If you want me to take a look at your stock today, we're going to open up the lines. 855-745-7445. 855-745-7445. Why don't I take a look at your stock? And I'll put it on my chart and tell you what, if it's any good, if it's going up, if it's going down. And you don't have to know anything about the company. Isn't that beautiful?
Want
Nothing.
more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Would you like to know how to secure your financial future? At philsgang.com, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang staff teaches and coaches you to build a successful investing plan to achieve your goals. philsgang.com gives you instruction on how to find low-risk, high-potential investing opportunities in the stock market. If you're new to the stock market and want to master the basics of stock investing and learn how to invest in stocks with little risk, then philsgang.com is your place. Learn from their extensive collection of educational videos about investing strategies and the analysis of charting. Every weekday, philsgang.com hosts live market webinars. They post market updates throughout the day. They have working investor programs, and they provide financial updates throughout the day, and all material is archived. For only $39.95 a month, there is no other service like Phil's Gang offers. Start the new year off right. Secure your financial future with philsgang.com. Give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
If you're looking to make extra income, if you're looking to pay off bills and plan for your retirement, then check out philsgang.com. philsgang.com is an online educational service that informs you, coaches you, and guides you on how to invest in the stock market. Get daily advice to buy stocks, short stocks, and learn when to get out of your positions. philsgang.com provides daily webinars, alerts, educational tutorials, and all material is archived. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que San Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. They pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. We're a teaching format, and boy, do we give good service. You know, buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated, so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you an easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated, but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by Phil's Talking Trader Stock Charts.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. We have Art, and if you want to call, I'll put your stock up, 855-745-7445. 855-745-7445. Okay, and I'll put your stock up on my color-coded technology chart. And we got Art. Hi, Art. How are you?
Good, Phil. How are you today?
Good, boy. That boy. Good. Okay, you got Walmart, right?
Got Walmart. I was just wondering if it's still a good entry point right now.
Yeah. Up. Which chart you using?
MV2.
Okay, great. Yeah. Okay. Here's what I want you to. Yeah, sure is. I would wait until it turned green. It's doing pretty well. Why don't you wait until it's at $67.99? It's still green. When it gets at $69.34, then buy it. Put a buy order in.
69.4?
Yeah, 69 is perfect. Yeah, it's green. Money is coming in this in Walnut. It looks really great. Just let it get into that 69.34. Get rid of some of those sellers up there. But turn green looks beautiful.
Oh, okay. All
Okay?
right. All right, thanks, Phil.
You're welcome.
Bye.
And then we have Mario. How are you, Mario?
Yes, sir.
NVDA?
Yes, sir. That's the one my wife owns.
Okay, great. Let's take a look at that. Okay, where'd you get in, or how can I help you?
Let's see. She got in at $65, something like that. And
great. Okay, good. Now, right now, okay, she's at $121. Okay, and it's still green. It's telling you institution money is coming in. But here's the only problem with it is that when you get to that point, it just hit an all-time. Hit a new high for the year. Okay, new high for the year, but it's having a lot of trouble getting above $121. It's been trying it several times. It just can't get through there. I don't know how many shares she has, but I would take quite a few of my shares off until she could break out, until she could get up above that 121, let's say about 121.50. Then you could put your shares back in. But it'd be a shame if this thing started to drop on you, because it hit a yearly high and then it stalled. Second time, it just can't get through there. So there's a lot of sellers up there around 120, 121, okay? So be careful.
Okay.
You got a beautiful profit right now. There's no sense in not taking some of that profit.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. That sounds great.
Okay. Very good. Okay, next we have Carlos. How are you, Carlos?
Hi, Phil.
How are you? MCK?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, MCK. You want to know everything about the company? Or
No. Are you crazy?
Are you nuts? MC, I don't even know what it does. But anyways, MCK, we don't need to know. Okay, it's turned red, and it's you. I'll tell you what you should do. If you're short now, don't put any more money in until. Let me give you a price here. If it breaks about 133.35, 133.35, then add to your short position. Because that will take out the old low. In other words, it hit the low. She went back up from 133.35. She went to 139. And in this business, you want it to go back down. And once it takes that low out, then panic selling comes in and you make a lot of money, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good.
All right. Thank you.
MCK, okay. Ben, how are you, Ben?
Good.
MSDI, right? Let's take a look at MSDI.
Motorola Solutions.
All right, let's take a look at it. We'll put it up. Okay, and you have, let's see, MSDI. Ooh. Okay, what are you doing with this stock?
I just had it from an AT&T split.
Mm-hmm. So what price are you in it now?
I think, I don't even know what it came in at, but last time I looked, it was like 58.
Okay. All right. Right now, the stock, okay, is trading around $1.72. Okay.
Okay. I think we might have gotten the wrong symbol.
Yeah. You got the wrong symbol? MSDI? Or what's your symbol? MSDI, what symbol?
Mary, Sam, Charlie, India.
Give me that again, Jerry. Larry, Sam?
No, Mary, what? M as in Mary, had a little lamb.
All right, what'd you say?
Sam,
hold on,
Charlie,
Jerry, go ahead.
India.
MSCI. Okay, MSCI. Let's take a look at it again. MSCI. Okay, now I got it. There you go. Okay, MSCI. When did you get it? Okay, MSCI right now is doing very well. Institutional money's coming in. It's green, and it's making a new high for the year. So it's this stock right now. I don't know if you use charts or not, but right now this is looking really, really good. So I would, if it drops below 61.30 and it starts turning red, I'd be selling. Okay, but right now it looks pretty good.
Thank you very much. Also,
okay.
STBA.
Okay, STBA. I'll do one more for you. STBA. How many shares you have on the other one? How many shares you got?
Just about 100.
Okay, good. Why don't you take half off? Okay. Take half off. Enjoy that profit. Okay, STBA. Okay. This stock is a definite. It's a short. Institutions are pulling their money out. The stock started to turn. This stock started to turn red right about January 3rd. Money's been coming out ever since. Are you long this stock? Yes, you are.
No, I just have a few shares.
Okay, all right, yeah. This stock is tanking because it's been all the institutions sold their stock starting in January, okay, and it's still red. So be careful. Okay?
Do you have any idea when there's a bottom on that?
I have no idea. I wouldn't know. How would I know? I wouldn't know. If I knew that when it was going to bottom, I'd be on my 747 sipping martinis talking to you.
Right. Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome. Okay. Yeah. What's the World Series? Ann, how are you, Ann? AMD.
Yes, how do you do?
Good. AMD. Okay, let's take a look at your AMD. AMD, by the way, is doing very nicely now. But you got to be a little careful. If it can't get above 1469, be careful. You got to get above that 1469. She's consolidating while she had it, but it's green. She's consolidating. You want to get above that. I'm sorry. You want to get above 1469. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I thank you very much. Thank you.
You're more. When did you buy this?
I bought it back in. No, I bought it under 3.
Okay. All right.
I bought it in April of 15.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. So be a little careful with it because there's a lot of sellers here. Okay, going to start coming in that stock. So I'd take some profits, but hold on to it, but take some profits. Okay. Next we have James. Hi, James.
Phil, I have Facebook.
Good. Okay. Facebook. Oh, nice. That's been running green. That's been running green since since January 6th. When did you get in?
Oh, several. Yeah, I've just been buying it. I got like 3,400 shares.
Wow. Okay. All right. Do you watch this on a chart?
Yeah, well, what I'm looking at is showing that the resistance is 134.66, right about there.
Okay.
And it went past that this morning and pulled back a little bit, and they show support at 133.53. If that sounds good to you?
Okay. Well, if this was my stock right now, I'd be taking some profits right now. If she starts breaking below 130, then you got to get concerned. Okay.
Okay.
If she breaks below 130, then you got to get concerned. But right now, I'd be taking some profits, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're more than welcome. Okay. All right, there you go. All right. When you call in and you give me your stock, remember, if you don't use charts, okay, and you're just guessing and you're depending on somebody, you'll never make money. You got to get a chart. If you don't want my chart, get some other chart. You got to know where the sellers are. If you don't know where the sellers, you're going to lose money. All right, we'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil's subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Here comes a new president, new beginnings, and new hopes, which can also bring volatile times. Many investors get spooked and begin to question their investments. But the thing to realize is that market volatility is inevitable, and it's a great opportunity to get in the stock market. No one at philsgang.com will tell you when the market correction is coming, and we will not promise you you're going to get rich, but we will guarantee you a good night's sleep. At philsgang.com, our number one goal is to inform investors who want to learn and invest in the stock market. We provide daily investment teaching strategies and the analysis of charting the stock market. You are informed around the clock with market webinars, market updates, working investor programs, and financial updates throughout the day. Plus, you'll enjoy the Phil's Gang customer service. Be prepared for market volatility and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. You're listening to The Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grandy. Be sure to check out the all-new Phil's Gang website at philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang, and thank you, all callers. Every Friday we take in calls, and we can help you, and that's our job here, to try to help you. But you got to help yourself. There is no way you're going to make money. There's no way, impossible, over a long period of time. Okay, if you're not using a chart, it's absolutely impossible. Because how do you know when to get out? That's the point. Here, give you a good idea. Facebook is one of the most popular stocks, right? Now, you don't have to know anything about Facebook. What do you got to know about Facebook? What do you need to know about Facebook? Nothing. It turned green, okay? It turned green on January 6th. About $117. It's 134 and it's still green. Now the beautiful thing, you can go to bed and don't have to worry like you used to in the old days. Oh my God, am I going to lose my money? Is it going to start going down? Am I going to lose my money? The technology that's out there today that we took and designed the chart so that the color technology lines up with the amount of money that's coming in. Sometimes what happens, if a stock is going up, it won't turn green. The bars will stay red. That tells you, when you hear somebody on CNBC or Fox tell you to buy the stock and it's going up and you look and it's red, it's telling you, no. It's going up, yeah, but it's not enough people, not enough institutions buying it to sustain it, see? You've got to, if you just use a chart, I am telling you, it's enjoyable, it's fun, and for the first time, you don't have to worry. Now, I'm not going to say you're never going to lose money. Of course not. That's stupid. Like there can be an announcement nobody knows about, one of their products killed somebody, or somebody comes out and says, "Oh my God, their earnings are falling apart," and of course the stock's going to drop, and you're not going to have a chance to get out. Everything is probability in this business, but at least the probability is so on your side not to get hurt. Here, I'm going to give you one other, okay, which is a great stock. I don't even know what the hell it is. VFC, okay? I don't know what it is. Honest God, I don't know what it is. But here's what was beautiful. The stock, VFC, was going up nicely, okay? It was going up about, it started to go up somewhere around October 25th. Going up, it was green going up, and it was right around around $51. And then it stopped going up and it turned red. It turned red December 14th. And it turned red at $55. So I had an 8% profit, right? You have an 8% profit, but isn't that beautiful? You knew to get out, and it dropped. It dropped from $55 all the way down to $48. Now, so it drops 12%. Now just think. You made 8 on the way up, but and if you listen to these people and stay in your stock and long term, think about it. You would have gave it all back. Now, I'm not. You can stay in the stock as long as you want, as long as the money's going in. You see what I'm saying? You've got to get a chart. Join my gang. Why don't you join my gang first? See how we do it with a chart, especially the MV2 chart, and then you can get the chart if you want. 877-600-GANG. But the market is going to get better and better and better. Trump's making the changes. We're not going to have all the stock buybacks. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. I want to talk about Intel for a moment, because this is one of our favorite stocks, and we've done so well with Intel, our gang. So well. We've owned the stock for a year and a half now. Intel, perfect example. Listen to this. Listen to this.
So we want to help you.
Listen to this on Intel.
Yeah, Intel. A couple more bad days like this, you get it at $34. That's a good spot.
He says, a couple more bad days like this, buy it at $34. Are you nuts? Are you nuts? The momentum, the selling in this has been red. It's been red since $36.79. It's been red. The institution's been pulling out of the stock since Wednesday. They pulled out of the stock Wednesday, February 1st, and they're still pulling out. They're still pulling out. And he tells you, oh, go buy it. Go buy it. So you're going to go buy it. It's going to collapse. You're going to lose money. Say, I'm never going to go back to the stock market. I'm never going to go back. And I don't blame you. These guys aren't there to help you. That's not their job to help you. They're there to help themselves and screw you. Just like, talking about that, it's just like we were talking about earlier about withholding tax. Think about this, how stupid withholding tax is. They really screw the worker. Example, let's say you're a full-time worker. You're making, let's say you just get a job at a company somewhere and you're making minimum wage of $7.25 an hour. You're working 40 hours a week, 50 weeks a year. So you're making, let's say, $14,500 a year or $290 a week. And, of course, you got to pay your withholding. You got to contribute 6% on that entire 14.5, okay? Now, let's take the CEO of the company. He's making $14.5 million a year. You're making $14,500. The CEO's making $14.5 million. Well, he pays the same 6% too. Really? No, he doesn't. He only pays the 6% on the first $110,000. What is that? Oh, they say, well, the difference is, oh, he takes that money and creates jobs. No, he doesn't. He doesn't take money and create jobs. That's a bold-faced lie. Rich people don't take money and create jobs. Rich people take their money and put it in a pile with the rest of their money because they don't need to buy anything. They got everything. Rich people don't create jobs with their own money. They use everybody else's money. Why do you think we had the savings and loan crisis under Reagan? Why do you think we had the savings and loan crisis under Reagan? Because the first thing he did, he went to the savings banks and told them, look, I'm going to lift the regulations off. You can start using your depositors' money now. So that everybody was using depositors' money and doing wild deals everywhere, okay? And then all of a sudden Lincoln Savings happened, right? Remember that? And we had the biggest savings and loan crisis ever because the bankers doesn't care. It was your money. It was your money. It wasn't theirs. So again, they do not use their money. They use the bank's money. They use Wall Street's money, just like the savings and loan crises. These savings banks, they had a savings bank. If you had a little town in, let's say, somewhere in Salem, Massachusetts, a little savings bank was loaning money somewhere in Oregon, loaning money somewhere in California because they deregulated it. So that's a bunch of nonsense. But saving, it's terrible. We should be able to take our money and put it in the stock market. Get a chart. It's green. And that you make more money doing that. Social Security, it's ridiculous. Payroll tax is nuts. Payroll tax, 12.4% is split between the workers and the employer, right? And it's supposed to finance Social Security. It's one of the worst taxes on the books. The payroll tax makes it more expensive for businesses to hire workers. If we didn't have the payroll tax, first of all, you'd be taking that money and put it in the economy and buying stuff. Or taking the money and putting in savings, in which from savings comes investment. Because when we go to the bank to borrow money, if I'm a company, I go to the bank, I want to add on to my manufacturing company, I go to the savings bank, they give me money. That's how it used to work. Oh, no more. Now they just print it. But the biggest problem with payroll tax is that they lie to us, and they say, well, we need it for Social Security. No, we don't. We don't need it for Social Security. If you gave the people their money, let them take their money and invest it. Let them invest it. That's stupid. Then they also say, well, payroll tax, it's dedicated revenue. It's a revenue stream for Social Security. That's not true. Our Social Security goes into a general fund. They steal it from us and they give us an IOU. It's not true. Matter of fact, they take money from everywhere else to put it back into Social Security when there's a shortfall. So that's a total lie. That's just a total lie. They say, well, $865 billion. We get Social Security a year. We need that money. No, you don't. You don't need that $865 billion. You don't need to take that from people. Why don't you cut a lot of your credits? Why don't you get rid of your loopholes? Why don't you get some of the deductions? It's terrible. I mean, what really sucks, any raise in the payroll tax puts a big burden on the worker, whether he's the poor worker or the middle-class worker, not the rich guy. Because, again, the rich guy only pays up to $110,000. Isn't that amazing? That is really, really bad. That is ridiculous. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Learn how to grow your money with a simple chart that turns color. After a few weeks, after 4 weeks, if it doesn't work, then stop. But you'll find it does, and it's fun. And it's fun. And you should get your kids to learn how to do it while they're young. Join my gang. 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call right now. 877-600-4264.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to